Hi there, this is Arnab again, and we will discuss in brief about the seed sector service component, the seed technology. In seed technology, the most applied form of technologies are the seed enhancements. I will start with a list, but as you know, the sky is the limit for the seed technology. So I'll explain about only the most important and in vogue technologies. Broadly, we can classify them as physical enhancements, physiological enhancements, and miscellaneous other technologies. Upgrading and cleaning, film coating, pelleting and encrusting, disinfection are the physical enhancements in which all measures are limited to the seed surface. Seed priming, pre-sowing hydration, and pre-germination technologies are the treatments that alter the seed physiology to invigorate the seeds. And there are many other technologies which can be classed under miscellaneous, which aid in different kinds of utilities like detecting fake seeds, protecting intellectual properties, and so many others. Upgrading and cleaning is probably the most common mode of seed enhancement technique used by the seed industry of today. However, this type of enhancement is primarily comprises of sorting based on certain properties. These properties are based on which separation or sorting occur, are mostly directly related to higher vigor and better seeds. For example, bigger seeds, smoother seeds, denser seeds, etc. So separations are conducted using specialized machines and equipments which sort out the bulk seeds into good and not so good batches. This is the heart of the principle of upgrading. This enhances a seed lot by reducing the percentage or proportion of so-called bad seeds from the bulk so that the resultant lot is of higher quality. The pictures you can see here are two very basic pieces of equipment, the screen based size grader on the left and a gravity separator on the right. These equipments are used for separating seeds based on the sizes and specific gravity. There is another method, in fact, a rather very sophisticated equipment called the liquid density separator. It was developed by a Dutch engineering consortium consisting of Secuso, Incotec, and Leba, which uses quick drying non-polar liquids to separate seeds on the basis of the density. The computerized machine creates the required density of the liquid by mixing a heavy and a light liquid. Flotation separation is a very potent technique by which but this is normally avoided by the seed industry primarily due to the fact that it wets the seeds and drying is an expensive affair in the tropics. So to use the equipment, first lab trials are done to determine the density of the seeds which corresponds to higher germination. Then the machine is set to that density and the seeds are separated into two fractions in which one fraction will have a higher vigor and germination than the other. So this separates the seeds based very accurately and nowadays used to enhance older seeds where there is a direct correlation between embryo density and vigor. X-ray radiography has been used since the 50s for determining several seed quality aspects. Looking at the seed interior, it can be assessed whether all the essential seed components are adequately present and if seed processing, pests or diseases damage has been damaged to the seeds. Upgrading based upon X-ray images therefore appears to be a very promising method with little waste compared to conventional upgrading techniques. Till the last couple of decades, sorting seeds using X-rays was a myth. X-rays were used only to detect banned insects in import materials or detect cracks in rice grains. I emphasize on the word detect as X-ray in the seed industry was only used as a diagnostic tool and not as a sorting tool. Sometime in the 2005 in Enkhuizen in Netherlands, a group of scientists and engineers devised the equipment to analyze tomato embryo X-ray radiogram and immediately sort these so-called bad seeds out of the lot. Principally, this was a set of massive computing algorithms that was deployed in this equipment where the seeds were put in a specialized plate on a conveyor belt, their X-ray image taken, analyzed, and air jets precisely blow out the bad seeds in the plate based on the X-ray image. Though sounding simple, this equipment took almost 15 years to fine tune, and till today, this method is the most expensive seed sorting method in the whole world. Film coating was originally developed for the pharmaceutical and confectionery industries and later adapted for coating of seeds. Film coating consists of making a continuous thin layer over the seed surface. Seed film coating is the application of a very thin, usually colored, biodegradable and water-soluble polymer layer around the seed, mainly to apply actives, that is, fungicides, pesticides, hormones, micronutrients, biologicals, etc., without changing the shape and size. Seed coating is an advanced form of traditional seed treatment with water-based slurries. Film coating always results in approximately 90% treatment retrieval, with a little alteration of the shape and size during this procedure. Film coating has gained in use and is the most adjustable among all seed applied technologies. The efficacy and performance of film coated seed is evaluated on the basis of germination and dust off reduction. Film coating improves flowability of seeds during treating or processing and sowing operations and renders the seeds free flowing in the seed planters. This value added treatment is preferred over conventional methods due to the excellent delivery of agrochemicals and micronutrients in many cases on value seeds and have a profound impact on the aesthetic appearance. Due to the profound similarity in application and advantages, pelleting and encrusting is mostly categorized as similar activities, as this uses almost a similar kind of raw materials and equipment, but the basic objectives are different. Covering the seeds with a special powder or filler material to singularize the seeds for easy planting is called as pelleting or encrusting. Seeds lose their shape to a sleek spherical shape. Size increase may be 5 or more times. This helps in easy seed drill planting of irregular or small seeds that are expensive, and you will not want any loss while planting. Moreover, heavy duty loading of agrochemicals as per the disease or pest pressure of the planting region are also deployed during this procedure. Encrusting is similar to pelleting, but here the size increase is limited to 1 to 5 times. This is in regular use in India for onion and cumin. In onion, the advantage lies that we don't need to have a nursery, as encrusted onion seeds can be directly sown in the main field. Irregular cavities of the seeds get filled in with another special powder, and the shape of the seeds is somewhat maintained. Very extensively used in lightweight grass seeds and flower seeds. There are different equipments for doing seed pelleting. For small batches and high build-up products like tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, the pan coater is used. You can see from the image on the left, the final output is extremely smooth, although it takes a long time to finish. On the right side, you can see the rotary coater, which can be used for film coating or encrusting. This is very fast, can be fully automated, and the final appearance is many times not that pleasing. That's why they use a lot of colors and glitters. Ultimately, both serve the same purpose to make the seeds heavy, big, plantable, and binds many bio and chemical agents for plant nutrition and plant protection. Popularly called seed bombs, these are tough pellets of big size, 5 to 10 centimeters in diameter, and dropped from an aircraft to unreachable areas. Preferably, these seeds of trees and normally used for afforestation in the dry zones. Seed balls, also known as earth balls, consist of variety of different seeds rolled within a ball of clay, preferably volcanic or polyclastic red clay. Seed balls were also experimentally used in aerial seeding in Kenya in 2016. This was an attempt to improve the yield of standard aerial seeding. The first ever trials using acacia tree seed pelleted in a special nutrient-rich mix of biochar to aerial seed degraded dryland forests and improved biodiversity in areas suffering from overgrazing, fires, and charcoal burning in Kenya. Aerial seeding or aerial reforestation is the technique of spreading seeds from an airplane, helicopter, or a similar flying transport. It can be considered a particular type of direct seeding, such as it introduces seeds directly in the field, and it is often not economical due to the issues of germination, pests, and seed predation by rodents or other wild animals. Priming. It triggers physiological processes in a seed that lead to its germination by imbibing the seed to a certain level. These processes are halted at a precisely the right stage and the seed is carefully dried back. In this way, uh, mm, all the seeds in the lot are left at the same state, ready to germinate quickly and uniformly after sowing. Seed priming is a delicate and complex process, and there are many different seed priming techniques. This is because each seed type has its own traits and characteristics, and various conditions that crops are grown in all present their own specific problems. There is no one size fits all solution. Each crop challenge needs a very targeted approach. There are several benefits of seed priming, and they include faster speed of emergence. It enables seeds to germinate and emerge even under adverse agroclimatic conditions, for example, in cold and wet or under hot conditions. It improves uniformity to optimize harvesting efficiency and saves irrigation. It increases vigor for fast and strong plant development, and in turn, this attribute increases yield potential. Priming helps to repair internal physiological damages that might have occurred during seed storage. So many times this is also called as a mid storage correction. The seed industry in South and Southeast Asia has a big problem of fake or counterfeit seeds. The high amounts of investments that are done by many public and private organizations bear fruit when a variety or a hybrid performs well and becomes very popular. However, many unfair practices like fake seeds, packet copying, and similar things destroy the brand image and mistrust. Many companies resort to treatment of seeds using a very unique colored polymer or a film coat that becomes difficult to copy. This is the most easiest method of protection of a brand image. Certain fluorescent but invisible chemical coating is also available in the market, which when coated along with normal film coats can be identified in the market by using a special laser light. There are also special handheld sensors which beeps when the original coated seeds are brought in proximity. The fakes don't either light up with the laser or don't produce that beep. Uh, these are very small pieces. There are also some very small pieces of plastic that can be mixed with the film coat liquid, and they will remain with the seeds. When needed, the seed surface can be observed by a handheld magnifier, and we can see the brand. This is a very innovative ways of creating a brand image and protecting from getting tarnished by any kind of counterfeiters. This technology is also marketed as data dots, and these microdots are tiny polymer particles which are inscribed with a unique microscopic identification code such as vehicle identification number, PIN number, business name, or other codes that provides identification of the individual assets. In seeds, these dots are mixed with the seed coating polymer and the seeds are coated. The packed seed, when seen under a small handheld microscope, can reveal the information printed in these microdots. So finally, summing up, we have seen the role of seed technology services and how they are being used in the seed industry. In particular, seed treatment form a major part of this. With seed processing, the most basic seed enhancement technique, and we have also seen that the physiological enhancements or seed priming is a very skill intensive and requires a lot of expertise. A little error can kill a whole batch. Finally, these technologies fill the gap from the harvest till the packed seeds and arm the seeds with hundreds of technologies. With this, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll be glad to respond to your queries. Thank you very much for your patient viewing and listening.